Hey guys, how we doing? Second blast for today. You got the privilege of having me twice. So this quick live is just a bit of good news, really. So those of you that follow me know that for about 9 months, or certainly this started about 9 months ago, a massive collapse of energy levels and various other health issues. Which kind of manifested themselves as a dodgy kidney, or a kidney that's not doing its work properly. After extensive blood tests, urine samples, ultrasounds, all sorts of tests, I've never been in a hospital so much as I've been the last few months. But cut a long story short, with all of this, gradually my energy levels have improved over time. So let's say, I'm pretty fit, pretty active. So the last sort of 2 years since I gave up booze and I left corporate world, my energy levels have been at, a very high 8 or 9 out of 10 through various lifestyle changes, improvements, and conscious decision making. Let me know if you're here, guys. With this software, I can only see if you're here if you comment. Just say hello. Say hello. Say if you're watching live. Tell me how you're doing. But basically, yeah, over the 9 months, serious energy issues, and just knackered all the time and going back to bed and things like that. When it was at its worst. As I say, there's been a gradual improvement over the few months. But you know what? I have to say this, and I don't like to do political posts or posts about C, yeah. But the only lifestyle change back then 9 months ago was my second jab. Literally after my second jab, that's when the issues started, and we're at their worst. Yeah, and I have to be open about that. And the specialist I've just seen now has admitted that. What to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is, isn't it? We willingly accept to have our jabs, etc. I had 2 of them, and that was the result. Personally, I feel very grateful that I managed to recover from it all and get back to a decent level. My energy levels are probably a 6 or a 7 now out of 10. Whereas before all this mess, there were an 8 or a 9. And I was from the rooftops. But it is what it is, right? You got to go through life's curveballs and that roller coaster ride sometimes. But a massive thing, and this is my message really for this live, is my massive thing is fucking gratefulness, man. It makes me feel grateful for the health and energy that I do have on a regular basis. So I need to be very grateful for that and very happy for that. And grateful that whoever's in charge of all this thing called life, whether it be God, whether it be the universe, whatever's up there, whoever's in charge has given me a second lease, has allowed me to let me run loose again at the higher optimal energy levels. Yeah. So that's it really, guys. Just a quick blast. Just trying to think of a message for anyone who's in a similar situation, what did I do differently? I tidied up my lifestyle even a bit more than I usually do, I guess. That's the key thing. I put my diet even more on point. I went off the gas a little bit with exercise, to be honest. I didn't push it as hard as I normally do. Things like that. And mindset wise, I had to use a lot more tools and techniques of mindset to keep that mind in a good place, because that's the biggest challenge with all of this, isn't it? When you're up against it, when you're not operating at the level you normally are, and it, let's be honest, we know our own mind and body. We know when things are not right, and that's one thing through all of this as well. I wouldn't let it go. I was like a dog with a bone with a GP, because first thing you want to do is try and sign you off. They want to convince you that everything's actually okay, isn't it? Everything's all right. But but if it's not, you need to do your best with that tug of war, that tussle with the NHS that's obviously up against it right now. So anyway, that's the end of my blast. So been on a bit of a journey, but now super grateful. So just want to, you won't get any more videos of me coming out of St Albans Hospital. So that's it really, just a bit of gratefulness, and watch this space. Fits with his higher energy levels again, yeah. And thank you to the people that have been there for me, you know, as is always massively important with these sort of things, is to have a good, decent support system around us, yeah, and have positive people around you. If there's toxic or negativity, get rid of them in whatever way you can, you know. Anyway, that's it, guys. Going to leave you there. As always now, over the weekend, do stuff you love and do it with passion. See you later, guys.